Mike here with Vegas Capital Realty. Today we're going to be talking about drinking water. Should you get reverse osmosis or drink Las Vegas tap water? With me today I have Nick, a master plumber with Loyalty Plumbing Company, which is owned by a veteran and his lovely wife. So Nick, tell us about what should the average person do whether it comes to drinking water. Get bottled water from Costco, reverse osmosis, tap water. Tell us about drinking water in general.
Mike, there's so many options. When you go to the gas station, you're filled with about 20 different options and everybody has a personal favorite. But which is better than the other, right? So we'll try to keep it very simple and just go over 3 options that you should be looking for when you're inside of the gas station, grabbing water from home, or if you like to go to the grocery store and buy them there as well. So,
got it. Okay, great. Now, is the tap water drinkable or not in Vegas?
You know, the tap water is absolutely drinkable. They do a great job at the water district to make sure that it is clean enough for you to drink.
It's safe.
It is safe. Now, they do recommend for you to have a filter on your home. They do a great job by the time it leaves the facilities, but by the time that it gets to your home, it's picked up some things inside of the pipeline that you may not want to be drinking, such as chlorine. So if you can do something about those little particulates and a little bit of that chlorine, you're going to have a much safer water overall.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What would you do about the chlorine? Is it the filtration going to take care of it?
Absolutely. You know, the next step up from a tap water is having a filter in your home.
Okay.
Filters are very easy. Think of it like a fridge filter, but for your entire system. What that's going to do is it's going to mean that you can get that water from anywhere, whether it's your kitchen, whether you wake up in the middle of the night, it doesn't matter. You're going to have clean drinking water. Good for you, good for your plumbing system. It's an overall win-win.
Okay, interesting. So the hard water from the tap, it's hard water, right?
It is.
And we didn't mention that's not good for the plumbing system in general. Would you say
It's
that?
not.
Okay.
Absolutely. Most of our clients that have issues typically do not have a water treatment system, which means that the plumbing is going to go out much quicker.
Okay, very interesting. Good to know. So going back to filtration water, any kind of filtration, what should someone look for and what should they get or not get?
Depends on how well that you want that water to be. Now, you can put a filter on the house. The filter is going to get rid of that chlorine. You can take it one step further, which is going to be reverse osmosis water. Mm-hmm. Reverse osmosis water means that there's essentially nothing inside of it. So that's when you get that crystal clear, pure water. Most of the water that you buy in your grocery store is going to be purified by reverse osmosis, and you'll typically see it written right on it. So Mike, what does good water taste like to you?
Good water taste to me is Lake Tahoe water. We were there last summer. Even my coffee tasted so much better.
You're absolutely right. And we use water for so many things. Good water should essentially taste like nothing. You shouldn't be able to taste any chlorine, any of the minerals, any of the hardness.
No flavors.
So today we have 3 different types of water. We have our traditional tap water right out of the sink. We have our filtered water, something you'd find in the gas station. And then you have your reverse osmosis water. And then to help me is what's called a TDS meter. The TDS is a total dissolved solid. Essentially that means how much stuff is inside of the water. So today we'll just do a simple test and we'll test our tap water, which shows about 539 parts per million of stuff. Now, if you don't want to drink the tap water, which I wouldn't recommend, you can hop over to most of your bottled water, your filtered water, your spring waters. That goes down to about 150 parts per million. Much better water. And then lastly, you have your reverse osmosis. Your reverse osmosis is sitting at about 10 parts per million. So you can see that there's just about nothing inside of it. A lot of your sodas and things start with reverse osmosis and then they add to it. So absolutely,
that's the one.
Reverse osmosis is the way to go.
How would that compare to pure boiled water?
It's almost identical.
It's almost identical.
It's almost identical.
It's almost 100% pure.
Yes. Now, a lot of the people that are taking those heavy waters going to the store, what they could do instead is just having a very simple reverse osmosis under the sink. What that's going to do for them is make them not have to go to the grocery store, not carry all those things.
That's good.
And just get it right out of the tap, just next to your kitchen.
Also, from what I've learned, when you're buying water in plastic jugs or even from a gas station, the plastic is not good for the water, and it could affect us health-wise.
I do believe so, and also it's not good for the environment. You know, one person can go through a pack of water within a week, right? Yeah. So one person times so many people, we could make a massive difference within our community.
So the best thing, get a reverse osmosis, get your own bottle and refill it every time, right?
You've got it. Very simple, very inexpensive. They've got great investment options to be able to do that.
Nice. And I was going to ask you, so to install reverse osmosis, simple procedure, and it goes under the sink, right?
Under the sink, takes up a little bit of room at the kitchen. You have a tap there for it, so by the time that we're done, which is typically within a couple of hours, you can grab that water directly out of the sink and have purified drinking water.
Very nice. How often do they need a new one, or how does it work? Filters, right?
Absolutely. You want to change your filters. It all depends on the family, how large, how many people, how much you use it, but a good range is between 6 months and a year.
6 months to a year. Excellent. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Nick, for all this great information. any other services you offer with your plumbing company?
Yes, thank you, Mike. We are a full facility that does all residential repairs. Whether you want a toilet, faucet, water heater, tankless, anything that you can imagine, we can make happen.
There you have it, folks. Any questions, contact Nick. Their information is going to be at the bottom. And if you have any questions about buying, selling, real estate in Vegas, give us a call, Mike and Team Chovini.